In a world under attack by giant kaijus, one hero rises to protect humanity, Ultraman. And we get introduced to the MC's family, Ken Sato and his parents. Okay, Ken's dad is Ultraman, and the dad asks an important question to Ken. Kenji, if you had the choice of becoming someone in life, who would you choose to become? A professional player or Ultraman? And they all start shaking with the kaiju appearing. Yo bro, come over here, we need your help. I have to go buy some milk. Please daddy stay, watch the baseball game with us, I have to go buy some milk. Don't worry kid, I will be back. And after seeing massive distractions, the dad leaves to buy some milk for Ken. And spoiler alert, he left for 20 years. So 20 years later, the dad is still trying to find the right milk to buy as the goat returns to Japan from America as the best living player after his mom was presumed dead. And bro, I perfectly understand that he got a private island, millions, billions, after all he's a professional player, but a professional player using motorcycle as a way of transportation? It's not a great idea, it's a horrible idea. Now Ken is a celebrity, a rising star that could ascend with the giants, and I ain't gonna lie, his face made me gay. Pause. What? I said pause, and look at his face. It's beautiful to see, right?
Sin City wasn't made for
Gay!
So he's in an interview and he's talking about some...
In my mind, I'm always the best.
I am the greatest living player. Bitch, why did you move your ass back to Japan? And what's your name, baby girls? Cause...
It's okay, no one has to know, baby girl.
My name is Wi-Fi, cause everybody wants to connect with me. So you're a bitch? After introducing herself, she starts mentioning several things about Ken's family and proceeds to asking me a question. You came back here cause you lost your mother? And Ken was like, it's none. None of what? None of your business. And don't forget, much love. And the giant coach tells Ken that he's not welcome here. I am the boy's savior. And the coach was like,
We do not care.
he was indeed trying to do the same thing Manchester United did to Cristiano Ronaldo. So in simple words, the coach hates how arrogant, confident Ken is. And bro, do you want him to beg to get into your lazy team? And look at his face, it looked like the eraser you used this morning. The coach was talking about humility, going from the big leagues in America and moving back to Japan is a pretty humble move for me. I'm here to denounce that the coach is jealous of Ken's success. Now taking his dad's shoes, Ken Sato is the new Ultraman. And the movie made it simple to understand, kaijus aren't all bad, but seen as a threat or dangerous being, and it's Ultraman's job to keep people safe and not to kill the kaiju. Ken, what are you doing? You had only one job, bitch. Go do a 9 to 5. Now the Kaiju Defense Force or KDF doesn't really care about those monsters and kills them in hopes of destroying them all one by one.
brick by brick.
And if Ultraman gets stressed, the button on his chest turns red and he turns human again. Now Ken's dad is still alive and only contacts Ken when it's about kaijus, talking about how to be Ultraman despite not being there for his son. Ken's dad was moving like Lois' dad. Same mentality by the way.
You ruined my life! How could I ruin your life? I wasn't even there.
And he goes for an interrogation, not an interview of course. The girl was moving like Lois Lane from James Gunn's Superman, talking about some you never won a championship. And if I was Ken Sato, I would either say, you never kept your husband, or politely say,
shut your lame ass up, nigga.
And she then ask an interesting question or several interesting questions like, why do you avoid most interview? Why do you keep your teammate at a distance? And Ken was like,
Shanice.
Yeah?
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, please.
And she was like, excuse me? And Ken was like, do you live alone? And we get introduced to the girl's kid. And this is what you get from being a single lady. And she's very adorable. And she's a great mom. And also, she's a baddie. Will you marry me?
No.
Now we get introduced to the head of KDF and his team who transport a confidential package attracting the flying kaiju, and with an injury on the shoulder, Ultraman turns on the news. I love Ultraman, but look at this. He destroyed half of the city. He clocks in, does nothing, then clocks out, like some of you. Please, bring back the old Ultraman. I was just trying to do my 9 to 5 as usual. Being Ultraman is very hard for him because he has to be at the same time a professional player and also a superhero without a salary of course. To make himself feel better, he watches video of his mom which only makes him realize that she's gone. And that part of the movie is the saddest one for me. And the next day at the Giants game, I've been told that you got your cheeks clapped by Ken Sato. Please! Start you discussing Trap Up. My son is gonna be on TV. Hey, hey. I can't believe Ken Sato is my co-worker. Wow. Don't sell it on eBay, darling. Hey, smile. I'm about to make you pregnant, darling. And as he's still injured, the Yubs start talking shit about him. I've been told that you lasted the 0.00001 sec on Emmy. And he misses it. He's only good in America. It doesn't smell good. I'm like Mr. Incredible. I work alone. So Ken decides to bat with his other arm, and this time he doesn't miss. And when I'm telling you that the graphics of this movie are amazing, they are amazing. 100% perfection. You should watch that. Oh, that's my son. That's my son. And the KDF with their secret packages attacked the flying kaiju, causing massive distractions. And Ken was like, "Bitch, I was playing. I had a home run." And the head of KDF was like, "Kill the kaiju." And the kaiju takes the package and flies off without hurting anyone or anything except for KDF's jets, cars, stadium, and Kenzigo. So no damage at all. What's up, bruh? Let the dragon go. It's flying away. Fuck you, man. What's even important about this ball? Wait a minute, is that a baby? No way. Daddy! What should I do? Should I go to Walmart, buy some milk for 20 years like my dad? Then Ken turns human again and she destroys his cow collection and the baby is put in a container. Meanwhile, the KDF are in search of the baby. I will bring you some milk. Hey dad, you have some milk? What was that, kid? Just a party, you know. A beautiful being is dead and you're here playing and smiling like a goat? You know what, Dad? I'm putting my life on the line for your stupid ass job and you still care more about those monsters? No, Ken, I'm only here because Mom begged me to come back and you still think that we were friends after you left for the milk? Talking about milk, why did you lie to me by saying that brown cows produce chocolate milk and white cows produce normal milk? What did the man who discovered that human can drink cow's milk do to his cow? What did he do? I made a mistake, but Walmart's milk was on promotion at that time, and that's why it took 20 years of your time to select the right milk for you, baby girl. But you're right. I'ma leave you now. And once the baby gets familiar with Ken's transformation from human to giant, from Ken Sato to Ultraman, he names her Amy and he's forced to take care of her until he can find Kaiju Island. And the thing is, no one knows where Kaiju Island is located. So now Ken Sato has 3 jobs. First, protecting the city as Ultraman. Second, being a professional player. And third, being a dad. And of course, all of that by accident. However, Ken struggled to do all the 3 jobs at the same time. He performed so bad that he's about to be traded to a different team. They can't fire me. I'm the best living player, of course. They can't do that. Ken, you, me, my office now, boy. Me, the best living player of all time. Me, the #1. What are they trying to do? Am I losing? And ChatGPT was like, I highly recommend, sir, to call one of your friends, if you have any, of course. And bro, that's very sad. Ken Sato is like most of us. He doesn't really have any kind of real friend. And the only person who reaches out when he really needs help wants to make a deal to get something out of him. Ken calls for advice as a new parent, of course, and the advice he's giving to Ken is trash, garbage, rubbish. She's saying stuff like they are imperfect if they can learn from us as much as we can learn from them. So in short terms, she's saying that those kids are living beings. Trash! And they arrange a date for the next day. So the next day, Ken Sato is getting ready to clap some chicks, giving himself some motivation, like Marlon, talking about some...
Damn, you even got the light shining up on you right now. Scary story? How about this? Do I scare that? Meow.
Uh-oh, that's not good. I love a man who wears tight clothes like Ultraman.
NANI?
Your watch is beeping. Oh no, I have to go. The food is 10k. Lady, you have to pay. Drink it. It's from me. Daddy. And the kid here finally finds Amy's location. Amy, it's your daddy. Huh? Now be a good girl and come to daddy. It's actually a part of the movie, and Amy starts moving all around the city like crazy, and the KDF pulls up tranquilizers. Ken inadvertently breaks Amy's arm and calls his father for help. Now help her or give me the milk you were supposed to buy 20 years ago. And the dad was like, is that the kid I always wanted? And the dad fixes their shoulder. And we get the backstory of the main villain of this movie. His family was killed by kaijus. His wife and only daughter got killed during that night. And that's why he has this dark desire to eliminate all the kaijus, so no one has to go through the same thing he has been through. And then he finds out that Amy can echolocate, which will allow them to find Kaiju Island and kill all of them once for all. And now based on the news, Ultraman is seen as a threat, and Ken's dad was like, I will help you raise her. You want this? Come and get it! And Ken Sato starts a brand new life with his father, who helps him carry some parental burden, helping Ken to no longer suffer from his 3 roles, but instead to excel at all of them and become a great leader in the locker room, helping the giant win while teaching Amy how to get her own food and to defend herself against the KDF like millionaires or billionaires when it's time to pay taxes. And one day the dad takes Amy and Ken outside because of course nothing bad will happen. And Ken finds out that his dad cared about him and his mother this whole time, that the dad stayed in Japan to fight kaijus, sending them in LA for their own safety. I'm sorry daddy. Yes you are, for being born. They get some father, son, baby kaiju and AI good times, and sadly Amy gets found by the KDF. Your mom knew how to do it, boy. Then Amy turns into a cocoon and the dad got shot. Ken was like, no! So Ken turns into Ultraman to destroy the drones while a tracker is placed on Amy and the dad passes out. And we have Amy hatching the next day with wings. She left Ken when she sees a kaiju that looks like her mom without turning back. And the KDF missiles destroyed Ken's house as his dad is now presumed dead. No, I can't cry. I'm a look maxer. And we then found out that Amy's mom is controlled by the KDF and the fight starts. And if we take time to analyze the whole film, you will see that the antagonist of the movie is not really a villain, because at the beginning of the movie he trusts Ultraman, but after the death of his family, completely changed. He started regretting trusting Ultraman and wants all the kaiju to go to hell. Why should we fight them one by one if we can just locate their island and destroy them once for all? They are a threat that brings destructions, and those elements shows how great of a villain this guy is.
But anywho,
Ken gets saved by his dad and the KDF loses control of Amy's mom, so the boss commands all his crew members to go to their respective family as the ship turns into a giant robot, with Dr. Honda going 1v4. And that's so unbalanced, bro. 2 kaijus plus 2 Ultraman versus an old man in a giant robot. So unbalanced, even though the animation is pretty fantastic, bruh. So the boss was like, I'm gonna do my own thing, and decides to go to hell with all of them. But Ken saves the day by protecting them in a large part of the city. And after that he was able to help his team win his first championship in years, to gain respect from his coach, to make Lois Lane more normal during an interview, to find Kaiju's island, to keep Amy and her mother safe, and to continue his investigation about his missing mom. And it was Ultraman Rising, the unknown masterpiece of Netflix. And see you soon.